Remoil gang, assemble. Let's talk about Remoil. Got a question here. It's actually a pretty good one. Can someone explain what the deal with Remoil is lately with all the mentions? I've been using it on my guns for a long time. I always thought oil is oil and always grabbed it on clearance at Walmart for years and never had a problem in my pistols with it. I use slip for my rifles, but did they change formula or something? Lots of people mentioning Remoil. I am just curious. Your curiosity, sir, I understand. It's understandable. All right. So I'll just say right from the jump, I've had the same experience as you when it comes to Remoil. I buy it at Walmart when I need oil for my guns, and then I put it on there and I don't have a problem with it. Now, over the years, I have seen many other types of lubricant. People like to hand out this stuff at matches, like little samples, and they're selling this or that type of lubricant. Or I've tried the slide glide stuff. It's like it's not oil, it's a grease, blah, blah. I mean, people go wild. There's all kinds of different lubricants. And what I found is that if I just want oil, Remoil is fine. I don't do like special stuff like put my gun in salt water, or I don't use a grease to try to manipulate, let's say, the recoil impulse, because as the temperature changes, that's going to affect the reliability and so on. Anyway, like I have had the same experience as you with the Remoil. That's what I'll just say that. Now, this is it's a fun little thing to talk about because people will go ballistic. They have very, very strong opinions about which lubricant to use. I mean, you know this, I know this. This is the way it is. And when I did the duty ammo test on the Staccato XC, well, I thought about what do I want to do for this test? So I grabbed, some cases of duty ammo. I cleaned the pistol, lubricated it as I do. And then I thought it would be fun to go on YouTube and say, like, doing the duty ammo test, I'm going to lubricate the gun. I'm going to clean the gun, lubricate it. We're shooting this many rounds through it, and I'm going to lubricate it with Remoil. And I was just trolling. This is a little bit of trolling. We're having some fun because the comments, predictably, people thought I was setting the gun up for failure by using you can't use that crappy lubricant, blah, blah, blah. I know that that's going to be the opinion, which is why it's fun to use the cheap Walmart oil that, people are familiar with. And it's like, it shows you how much energy people put into stuff that is not really that important. I don't think which lubricant you use, if it's like an oil like this, is this really this big of a decision when you're just taking the gun to the range and shooting it a little bit? Like this oil is fine. It's not ever been a problem in my experience. I've never had a problem using Remoil. Are there better lubricants? Yeah, I guess. I mean, the lubricant nerds will explain, this, that, the other thing, all the stuff you got to do, and I understand that you can have a better lubricant or maybe even a more specific lubricant because you're doing particular things with your gun. But if you're out, just shooting and you need oil, Remoil is fine. And of course, the XC ran thousands of rounds just fine, being lubricated with Remoil once. So I think it's a fun thing to talk about the Remoil gang because it annoys the right people. Let me put it that way. And it shows you a lot about the things that people pay attention to and the things that they think are important. Anyway, so that's why the Remoil. And if you haven't tried Remoil, well, I don't really care if you try it. Like probably whatever you get is fine. But anyway, if you want oil, Remoil, I think is good.